Network presents Houston Area High School Basketball. Brought to you by Texan, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, GMC, Buick. We hear you. Also brought to you by Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, the best pizza in town. Honest. United Community Credit Union. Be united. Quick Assist. We sell your tickets fast and at the best price. Mr. Electric. We've got the power to make things better. And by the Alanis Real Estate Group. We are real estate. Now, let's go to the basketball gym.
Hey, welcome to North Shore High School here in Houston, Texas for the 6A Region 3 District 23 clash between the Mustang and the defending state champions, Summer Creek Bulldogs. I'm Jeff Kemps, joined by color analyst Paul Sanchez. The gym is buzzing. Tip-off is 5 minutes away. Paul, welcome to tonight's action. What's your initial thoughts here for tonight's game?
Yeah, excited to be here, Jeff, and excited to start coverage for one of the best districts consistently in the Houston area, District 23 6A, that produces both on the men's and women's side yearly. And as you mentioned, it has defending and reigning state champions on the women's side of 6A, Summer Creek Lady Bulldogs, coming into the house for North Shore. Both teams that are consistently within the top 3 of the district. We have a matchup right here tonight consisting of 2 teams that are going in totally opposite directions. We have a Summer Creek team that has come off really hot to start the new year, and we have a team in the Mustangs that is really trying to find themselves as we get into the heart of conference play.
Well, we'll talk more about these teams when we come back right here on the Legacy Sports Network.
DeRoche Partners LLP, located in Houston and Dallas, offers a complete range of tax assurance and consulting services to a diverse portfolio of clients. Their team is dedicated to the highest ethics of our profession with a commitment to excellence. This is accomplished by putting an emphasis on providing superior professional services specifically tailored to meet the needs of our clients. DeRoche Partners aim to provide valuable insight, effective solutions, and maintain long-lasting business relationships. Their high recruiting standards and culture of excellence is uncommon and unrivaled. They want to wish all the student athletes good luck. Visit DeRoche Partners on the web at dpllp.cpa.
If you're tired of sorting through online directories and classified ads to find your perfect home, look no further than Elio Alanis and his team with the Alanis Real Estate Group. Elio is a local real estate agent in Houston and also a CE King alum, and he just wants to help you find the perfect home for your family. Ditch the stress of going to viewing after viewing only to be let down. Connect with Elio Alanis and the Alanis Real Estate Group. Go to wearehtx.com to learn more. The Alanis Real Estate Group, we are real estate. Buying or selling a home can be a bit overwhelming. That is where Alanis Real Estate Group steps in, with the help of CE King alum Elio Alanis. From the city to the suburbs and the greater Houston area, you can trust Elio Alanis. He'll work with you to find what best fits your needs, your goals, and more importantly, your budget. Elio Alanis has a reputation for exceptional customer service and making your home buying or selling experience a smooth transaction. Visit him on the web at wearehtx.com. The Alanis Real Estate Group. We are real estate.
All right, Paul, let's dive into these teams here tonight. Summer Creek 20-4, riding a 20-4 record, winning their game on Tuesday night, 55-28 rout of Kingwood. North Shore coming in 16-8. They've been dominant here at home, Paul.
Yeah, they've been really dominant, and we were talking to some of the coaches before the game that it's been kind of a roller coaster season so far. It's been a lot of ups and a lot of downs. They're really searching for some consistency, hoping to get that on their home court tonight, but it's going to be a tough task when you have the defending state champions on the other side who bring back such good levels of talent from that state championship team last year. They're battle-tested. They're proven. They've had some ups, and they've also had some downs with a couple of tough losses on the season, but it's been against some of the most elite competition within the women's ranks in the state of Texas, and even a state outside trip to California for them over the holiday break. So tonight, it's all going to be about the stars, which one can perform, and we have a couple of stars on both sides tonight, Jeff.
Well, when we come back, we're going to look at the standings here in the District 23 here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Real cheese, real hot, real taste is what we've got. Real fresh, real fast. All those other pizzas are a thing of the past. Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Houston on Uvalde Road offers a wide selection on their daily fast feast, all-you-can-eat pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert buffet. Don't forget about the entertainment center for the kids. Games, games, and games. Open for lunch or dinner. Gotta get Gatti's. Mr. Gatti's Pizza, the best pizza in town. Honest.
Okay, Paul, let's talk about the standings here in the District 23. Summer Creek coming in 20-4 on the season. The number 2 team, King, they are 23-5. North Shore is third place here at 16-8. If North Shore can win here tonight, Paul, they could do some changing the standings here with Summer Creek being number 1.
Yeah, they could put a lot of good pressure onto Summer Creek, trying to hold that consistency at the number 1 position in District 23. Obviously, they're coming off of a loss against King, and King held them in a good defensive effort right there, only to 23 points the last game. So North Shore looking to get an upset win here tonight to get back into the top 2 of the standings and going into playoffs, have hopefully a home playoff game where they could host. But it's going to be a tough task, as we mentioned tonight, as King will be having an away game tonight at Channelview. I expect him to win that game against Channelview, who is last in the district. But Summer Creek and North Shore tonight really sets the table of the marquee matchup here in District 23.
Well, when we come back, the opening tip will be getting here on the North Shore campus here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Hello, this is Dr. Steve Hotze. Do you struggle with joint pain that makes everyday activities a challenge? You may have been told that surgery is your only option. God has given your body an amazing ability to heal itself. At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, we offer regenerative joint therapy designed to help you tap into this ability and live pain-free. Call the Hotze Health and Wellness Center at 281-698-8698 to schedule your free consultation. That's 281-698-8698.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
This will be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash hands and surfaces often.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Keep raw meats away from ready-to-eat foods.
Yep.
Cook. Make sure meat, poultry, and seafood is cooked to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate food promptly.
Bingo!
Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
To be a mentor, you don't have to have some special talent. That's why we're having some real-life mentors sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Row, row, row your boat, gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Thanks, that was awful. So remember, to mentor a child, you don't have to be perfect.
Row, row, row your...
Please stop. You just have to call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
Life happens. Maybe a work trip, a family event, or you just want to watch the game at home. Don't let the tickets go to waste. With Quick Assist, your seat gets listed for sale on every major marketplace simultaneously. No more juggling apps or stressing over resale. We make it fast and hassle-free, so you save time and put money back in your pocket. From pro to college, Quick Assist has you covered. Download the Quick Assist app by scanning the QR code on our Legacy Sports Network website.
Legacy Sports Network, now celebrating 18 years of broadcasting excellence. We are your home for local high school sports coverage. Expect excellent audio and video production. Whether you're listening at home or at the game, find us at lsnsports.com. Legacy Sports Network, building a legacy one game at a time.
Real cheese, real hot, real taste is what we've got. Real fresh, real fast. All those other pizzas are a thing of the past. Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Houston on Uvalde Road offers a wide selection on their daily fast feast, all-you-can-eat pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert buffet. Don't forget about the entertainment center for the kids. Games, games, and games. Open for lunch or dinner. Gotta get Gatti's. Mr. Gatti's Pizza, the best pizza in town. Honest.
To be a mentor, you don't have to have some special talent. That's why we're having some real-life mentors sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Thanks, that was awful. So remember, to mentor a child, you don't have to be perfect.
Row, row, row your...
Please stop. You just have to call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
You know, to mentor a child, you don't have to be the most talented person in the world. To prove that point, we're here with 3 real-life mentors who are going to sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Thanks, guys. That was awful. As you can see, you don't have to be perfect to mentor a child. You just have to be yourself, which, by the way, is pretty good.
Excuse me, we don't think we nailed it that time. Can we try it again?
Not a chance. Do good. Mentor a child. Call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR. 1-877-BE-A-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
Welcome back here to North Shore High School here for the North Shore versus Summer Creek. The starting lineups are just starting here. For the North Shore team, we're going to have number 1, Charmaine Bailey. Number 4, Janiyah Coleman. Number 14, Brayolan Anderson. Number 23, Kyra Barrow. For Summer Creek, they are going to start with number 4, Kennedy Simpson. Number 10, Tysa Young. Number 14, Addison Martin. Number 22, Aaron Newsom, and number 23, Kaylin Alexander. Paul, what's your thoughts here right before opening tip-off here tonight?
Yeah, in order for North Shore to pull off this upset tonight, they got to control the ball. Summer Creek is a team that can really turn you over. They're one of the best teams defensively in the whole state. That's how they got onto that really good state run they were able to go to as the number 23 seed last year, and it was all built on defense, turning the ball over and getting transition buckets early. So for North Shore tonight, the Mustangs really have to control the ball, and you're going to have to get that in your lead guard hand, Kobe Johnson. And on the other side, you got a lot of depth and a lot of star power. As you mentioned, Kennedy Simpson was featured on the Vibe cover shoot as one of the top featured ladies in the state of Texas and Houston. Look for her out tonight.
Well, here's the opening tip, and Summer Creek retains possession. We come across the mid-stripe in between the 2 circles. Bouncing the ball off the left wing to number 2, Addison Martin. Down low, we're going to block it and pick it back up by Kennedy Simpson. Kennedy Simpson, one of the top players here in the state of Texas, shoots a 3 off. Rebound back to Summer Creek on the left side. We're going to reset it back up in between the 2 circles. Back to the left side to Martin. Martin's got it. She's coming to the top of the key. Pass off to the right side. We're at the right wing. Kennedy Simpson trying to figure out where to go. Dribbling with her left hand. She's now in between the 2 circles. Bouncing between her legs. Back to the top of the key. Over the left side to Martin. Martin passes down low. Down to number 10, Young. Inside. Up off the glass. Too hard. And North Shore retains possession.
Mustangs very fortunate right there. Gave up a lot of opportunities right there. Were able to clean up on the glass and down here for the first possession.
Charmaine Bailey has the ball off the left side. Giving it to Tia Bass. Off to Jermaine Coleman at the top of the key. She passes it over to the left side to Bass. Off to the left wing to Bailey. Bailey has it back to Burrow at the top of the key. Back to the right side to Anderson. Anderson on the right wing. Driving with the right hand. Up off the glass. In. Scored 2. North Shore 2, Summer Creek 0. 6:35 left to play here in the first quarter. We're just coming across the timeline with Simpson. Simpson dribbling with her right hand, now with her left hand at the top of the key. off to the left side in the corner pocket. Number 14, Addison Martin, off. Coming down the left side. North Shore, and it's stolen by Simpson. Simpson coming with a right hand and gets blocked hard by Janiyah Coleman.
And that's what we talked about right there, how they can turn the ball over before they got to half court. Good steal by number 4, Kennedy Simpson. Getting now in transition, will get it at the line for her first 2 points of the night.
So Simpson at the line, shooting 2.
And just to talk more about Kennedy Simpson, obviously featured as one of the VIPE cover shoot players on the photo shoot that dropped at the beginning of the year that covered the whole Houston area basketball teams. But she also has a couple of offers from Louisiana Tech, Tulane, Grand Canyon, just to name a few right here, along with her teammate Addison Martin, who also has an offer from UTEP as well.
So Simpson puts down the 2 free throws, back to North Shore, all the way to the right side to Anderson. Anderson, it's stolen by Simpson. Pass it off to the right side. Got to chase it down in the corner, right corner pocket. Throws hard all the way over to the left side to Martin. Back to Newsom on the right side. Driving in the paint. Up. Simpson, no good. North Shore coming back across the timeline. This is Bailey. Bailey to the right side, setting things up. She's dribbling with her left hand. Over to Coleman on the left wing. Comes back in between the 2 circles. Bounces back over to Bailey on the left side. Bailey at the perimeter, figuring things out. Back over to Coleman. Coleman's driving to the right side. Over to Burrow in the 3-point lane. She's driving. She stops. She's on the right side, trying to figure out where to go. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey back at the perimeter on the right side. Pass over to Anderson on the left side. Back into the corner pocket. Corner 3, off. No good. But they get the rebound, back up, and no good.
That's good effort, though, by Kiara Burrow, crashing the glass for an offensive board, but you have a transition opportunity right here as Simpson can't get it over to Alexander, who's trying to cut into the paint. And that's going to be a good matchup tonight. You got those 2 bigs with Aaron Newsom and Kaylin Alexander battling right there with Kiara Burrow. In my opinion, Kiara Burrow is going to have to be playing a really big game tonight in order to contain those 2 bigs on the defensive and offensive glass.
Kyrie Brown came into the game here for Summer Creek. Summer Creek inbounding the ball on the right side. Underbacks it. Simpson with a left-hand southpaw. Drains a 3.
And that was a wide open look there. Not a lot of defense communication right there. Left her at the top of the key. Wide open shot right there. And now you get a timeout, 5-2.
So North Shore is going to take a timeout here. 4:55 left here in the first quarter. 5-2. Summer Creek leading. So we're going to start
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
This'll be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash hands and surfaces often.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Keep raw meats away from ready-to-eat foods.
Yep.
Cook. Make sure meat, poultry, and seafood is cooked to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate food promptly.
Bingo!
Check your...
All right, North Shore is going to take the ball in. 5-2 with the lead. 4:55 left to play here in the first quarter. North Shore's got the ball. They're coming from left to right on the radial dial. We're trying to get across the timeline. We're just better get across midcourt. Back to Bailey. Bailey to the right side. Over to Bass. Bass over to Bailey. Bailey now over to the left side to Coleman. Coleman back to Bailey. Bailey setting things up on the right side. Back over to Bass. Bass on the 3-point marker. Comes over to number 4, Coleman. Coleman down low to number 23. Burrow up and in, and 2-point basket with a foul.
That was a great steal by Kiara Burrow right there, having patience, waiting for her guard, Janiyah Coleman, to feed her over that top lob. Able to get the good seal and finish it on the left side, and we'll get an opportunity for an and 1.
So Burrow going to go to the line to shoot 1. Score is North Shore 4, Summer Creek 5.
And so far in the first 3.5 minutes of the game, I've been really impressed with how North Shore has been able to establish the paint. Obviously, I thought it was going to be a little bit tougher with Aaron Newsom and Kaylin Alexander just being such towering presence in the paint. Haven't been able to get good dribble penetration, but they've been able to connect on lob passes and entry passes into the paint.
Burrow at the line, drains her first free throw, so the score is 5-5. Tie game here, 4:22 left to play here in the first quarter. Here we come. Down the left side of the court is Martin. Martin back to Simpson. Simpson with dribbling with the right hand in between the 2 circles or the right side. Bouncing. Back to Simpson on the at the top of the key. Back to Guardo. He's coming to the game. We're going to shoot A 12-footer in and out by Newsom. And North Shore has the ball. North Shore coming back down on the left side, just coming across the timeline. And is blocked there by number 14, Martin, out of bounds. North Shore's ball. 5-5, 3:54 left to play here in the first quarter. Welcome, thanks for joining us here on the Legacy Sports Network here for tonight's ladies basketball game, North Shore versus Summer Creek. North Shore inbounding the ball all the way over to Torres. Torres in the game. Nice bounce pass, and is fouled. Tia Bass went up for a shot, but was fouled on the shot.
And they're really establishing a presence in the paint right there. Another lob into Kiara Burrow, but then she finds a backdoor cut for her teammate. Number 14, Anderson, will get a chance for 2 at the line. And I love their offensive set so far. They've kind of cleared out some weak sides and taken advantage of the defenders not looking for backdoor cuts right there. Is able to knock down the first one.
So North Shore takes the lead, 6-5 over Summer Creek. Tia Bass at the line, going to shoot her second. Made the first one. She's got 3 points in the game here so far. She's looking at the line, bouncing, still bouncing. Now looking, shoots, good. Makes both her free throws. Gives North Shore the lead, 7-5, 3:48 left to play here in the first quarter. Summer Creek coming across with Simpson. Across the timeline. Back over to the right side. Back to Simpson. Simpson has it. She's dribbling, bouncing behind her back. She's at the top of the key. Over to the right side to Guard. Guard inside by Martin, in and out. Here comes North Shore, back on the left side. Bailey's got it. Back over to Coleman on the right side. Coleman to Bass on the right side. She comes down, tightrope down the baseline. Blocked. Bass has got the ball back. Back to Bailey. Back to Coleman. Coleman on the right side. Back to Bailey. Bailey resetting things back up on the right side, in between the 2 circles. Over to the left side to Bass. Bass trying to figure out where to go. Gives it to Burrow. Burrow's 18 feet out, trying to figure out if she wants to shoot or not. She gives it back to Bass. Bass at the top of the key. Bass trying to figure out where to go. Trying to figure out what to do with it. She's guarded well. Gives it over to Coleman. Coleman now in between the 2 circles. Bounces over to the left side to Torres. Torres down low, and it's tipped out of bounds by Simpson.
Yeah, and that was the first risky pass in that whole possession. They tried to throw it into Coleman, who made that cut right there. But this possession has been almost a minute long, not forcing anything and really not trying to get over that turnover game, which lends into Summer Creek's game.
Here's a 3 by North Shore. It's out and in. No go by Torres. North Shore leading 7-5 with 2:35 left to play here in the first quarter. North Shore coming in tonight 16-8. They average 50 points a game, give up 35 points, where Summer Creek averages 56 points and gives up 40 points a game. So North Shore is going to be inbounding the ball right in front of the Summer Creek bench. Got substitutions coming in here for North Shore. Kristen Davis coming into the game for Janiyah Coleman. So we inbound the ball to Bailey. Bailey's got the ball. She's in between the 2 circles. Bouncing with the right hand, trying to figure out where to go. She's got Simpson guarding her. Bouncing to the right side. Stops over the left side, and Simpson steals it. Simpson coming across the timeline. Figuring out where to go. Over to the left side to Young. 3-corner shot from Martin, in and out.
And Martin has had 2 good looks right there. Unfortunate for her. She likes that mid-range right there, and then able to get a wide open corner 3.
North Shore leading 7-5, 2:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Kristen Davis with the ball, bouncing on the right side. Over to Bailey on the right at the perimeter. She's at the right angle. Back over to Burrow. Burrow's got it, stops. She's in between the 2 circles, trying to figure out where to pass it. Throws it over there to Torres. Torres has it, bouncing between her legs, trying to throw inbounds, and it's stolen by Summer Creek. Summer Creek coming down the right side, throwing down court, and it's going to be thrown out of bounds.
And North Shore is getting really fortunate right here. That's 3 possessions in a row. There's been turnovers, but unable to connect on any points off of turnovers have been the Lady Bulldogs. A little bit of a slow start, not really ready for what North Shore has presented them. Obviously, we know North Shore as being a press shore team. That's what they have on their shirts before they warm up. So maybe that little bit of a full court press did not let them get into their offense quite early.
So North Shore's got the ball, leading 7-5 with 1:30 left to play here in the first quarter. We're on the left side. Bounces. Burrow's got it at the top of the key. Over the right side trying to figure out where to go. Burrows at the top of the key. She's at the 20-foot marker, trying to figure out what to do with the ball. Pass over to Brooklyn Walker, who throws in the game. She shoots an air ball. Simpson's got it underneath. She's taking a bounce, coming across the timeline. Bounce with the right hand over the left side. She passes over to number 10, Tia Young, and no go. North Shore's got the ball, and good defense there by Tia Young by Summer Creek. North Shore leads 7-5. We're under a minute to play here in the first quarter.
Man, this Summer Creek team can get hot out of nowhere, and these Lady Mustangs are very fortunate. They're giving up a lot of wide open looks. Tayasia Young unable to hit on unable to connect on another corner three. But sooner rather than later, these shots are going to start falling in. And as the time right here, we have 1 minute left in the first quarter. They got to capitalize and try to extend this lead. As there's some discussion right here, and I did think the ball did go off of Coleman's hands, so it will be awarded back to Summer Creek. That's just more pressure that they're showing on the defensive end, creating more turnovers.
So Simpson's going to inbound the ball in front of North Shore. We're under 55 seconds to play here in the first quarter. North Shore leading 7-5. Off to the right side to Tia Young. Pass all the way over to the left side to Martin in the corner three, in and out.
My goodness.
North Shore's got the ball, leading 7-5. We're 41 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Coming down the left side. Bouncing, driving, over the right side, stolen by Summer Creek. We're coming down the left side. Pass out to Simpson. Simpson's going to lay it up with her left hand off the window, and good. Tie game, 7-7.
Yeah, their fourth point off turnover, and another turnover in the half court.
Simpson steals it and shoots it, misses her first miss here in the first quarter. It's up and misses second shot, and North Shore's got the ball. 14 seconds left to play. Tie game, 7-7. North Shore's bringing up court. 9 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Pass off to the right side. We're going to shoot a three from the right angle, in and out, no go. Get the ball back, they put it back up, no go. And put a second shot up, no shot either. Into the first quarter with North Shore 7, Summer Creek 7. You're listening to high school ladies basketball here on the Legacy Sports Network.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric will show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
Hello, this is Dr. Steve Hotze. Do you struggle with joint pain that makes everyday activities a challenge? You may have been told that surgery is your only option. God has given your body an amazing ability to heal itself. At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, we offer regenerative joint therapy designed to help you tap into this ability and live pain-free. Call the Hotze Health and Wellness Center at 281-698-8698 to schedule your free consultation. That's 281-698-8698.
All right, coming back out of the timeout. Start of the second quarter here. Tie game, 7-7. Paul, what's your thoughts here first quarter?
Yeah, the Mustangs are getting very fortunate on a lot of open looks that aren't going in, and they've been very fortunate as well with the amount of turnovers they have had in the first quarter. They had 6, but only allowed 4 points off of turnovers. But you are able to see what the Lady Bulldogs are able to do. They can score off of bunches if they're able to turn them over even before they get to the half court. So they got to limit that. Starts second quarter.
So here we go. North Shore's got the ball. Over to Bailey. Bailey pass off to Janiyah Coleman. Janiyah Coleman bouncing in between the two circles. Down to Bass. Bass on the right side. Now pass into Johnson. Johnson drives. No good. Get the ball back. Bass got it. Johnson back up. No good. Johnson makes his second shot.
Yeah, this is the first appearance we've seen Kobe Johnson. We highlighted her at the beginning of the game. Don't know why she wasn't playing the first quarter, but you can already see her presence already taken to a matter of fact on the offensive end, able to get 2 offensive boards and puts that one in for a 9-7 lead.
So here we come. We're coming across over the timeline. Martin with the ball, bouncing on the right side. Over to Tia Young. Back to Guard. Guard's got it. Back to Simpson on the left angle. Simpson bouncing with the left hand. Over to the left corner pocket by Tia Young. Good.
And Simpson has really good vision. She operates the top of the key very well and has seen Tayasia Young wide open in the corner multiple times, finally connects.
Summer Creek with the lead, 10-9, and we have a traveling call on North Shore. So Summer Creek with the lead, 10-9. They've shot 3 of 10 here so far in the game, and North Shore 3 and 11. All right, we're coming back across. Simpson, she's going to shoot a 3 from the top circle, in and out. Get the ball back. Summer Creek, good rebound. Off to the right corner. We're going to shoot another 3 off, no good. And we have a foul at the same time.
And that's on Janiyah Coleman getting the body. The three-pointer coming off of the hands of Taisha Young, who just hit one on the left side. This one now on the right comes off hard, but will get the chance to go for 3 at the line.
So Taisha Young go to the line, shoot 3. She's got 3 points in the game so far. 1 for 3 from three-point range. Here's her first shot, up and in. Makes the score Summer Creek 11, North Shore 9. Here she is, about ready to shoot her second of 3. Good. Gives Summer Creek now the lead 12-9.
And one thing about this Summer Creek team, they might not have good shooting numbers throughout the whole game when it comes to field goal percentages or at the three-point line, but what they do shoot well is they shoot free throws very well. That came very crucial in their state run. They hit a lot of good free throws and crucial free throws down the stretch in their semifinal and final games. That's carry over in this season. They make sure that they make it count at the line.
So she makes all her free throws. Score is now 13-9. North Shore passing ball. It's wild. Summer Creek's going to get it back. We're driving down the left side, up and in, and then we're going to have a foul. Foul on Bailey.
Yeah, and these live ball turnovers are just creating offense on the other end for Summer Creek in transition. And Addison Martin will get 2 shots at the line now for the 8th and 9th free throw of the night for the Lady Bulldogs.
So Summer Creek leading 13-9 here with 6:28 left to play. Going to go to the line to shoot 2. First one is no good. Summer Creek so far 3 of 13 from the field. North Shore 3 of 11. That was our first missed free throw for Summer Creek. They're 5 of 6. Here's the second shot, up and in.
That's just because I was speaking so highly of them. Of course, they would mix the next free throw right there, but Addison Martin goes back to their old habits, and now they're 5 of 6.
So dangerous pass there. North Shore's got it. We're on the right side at the right angle with Johnson. Johnson back to Bailey. Johnson at the three-point circle. Pass all the way to the left side. We're going to shoot a 3 in and out. No good. And Summer Creek's going to get it back. We're fighting for the rebound. And it's going to be a jump ball. And possession's going to be Summer Creek.
Yeah, and you wonder why Kobe Johnson wasn't playing the first quarter. We don't know if it was team disciplinary or maybe an injury or what could be happening on the North Shore side. But you can already see her. She's demanding the ball. She really commands the offense right there. Has crashed the glass a couple of times, unable to get that ball for an offensive board. But her presence has been very, very understood in this second quarter.
So Simpson bouncing the ball in between the 2 circles. She's coming across the timeline. She's bouncing the left side, or she's at the left aim. Nice crossover move. Shoot from 15 feet, in and out, no good. North Shore's get the ball back. That was Aaron Newsom with the miss. North Shore's got the ball across timeline. Bailey in between the 2 circles. Back to Johnson on the left side. She's going to shoot a 12-footer, in and out, no good. And here comes Summer Creek down the right side. We're driving, trying to go off the glass and in.
That's a tough finish right there by Tyson Young.
Tyson Young, nice shot. 16-9, Summer Creek leading with 5:22 left to play here in the second quarter.
And Shamir Bailey didn't want to commit a foul right there, but get her back to the line, but still a tough vision by Taisha Young, who's already got 8 now.
Bailey over to the right side to Anderson. Anderson at the 3-point. Nope. That is now Avia Jackson who's in the game. We're back to the left side. Bouncing left to the left wing. Driving. That's Kobe Johnson. Stripped. Here comes Simpson down the right side. She's coming quickly. She's a 3-point lane. Bouncing, trying to figure out where to go. And we have a traveling call on Simpson.
Yeah, Simpson did good getting the ball out of the hands of Johnson on the defensive end in transition. Had a couple of good moves to get into the paint. Got a little bit ahead of herself right there. Tried to dish it off, but it took too many steps. That's a good battle tonight between Kobe Johnson and Kennedy Simpson. We were talking about Kobe Johnson. She has committed to UTEP for women's basketball. Decision now to be made for Kennedy Simpson as well. We'll look forward to that.
Summer Creek leads 16-9. We're 4:40 left to play here in the second quarter. North Shore with the ball, going from left to right on the radio dial. Bailey bouncing. She's driving on the right side. Stolen by Summer Creek. We're coming down. We're going to go with the left side. Up and no good. That was Addison Martin with the shot, no good. We get the rebound, they try it again, up and in, no go. Erin Newsom had a couple opportunities to make it. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you love your bigs crashing the boards whenever you're in transition, making sure that if you don't finish, they get second chance opportunities right there. Erin Newsom, senior, been playing big for this Lady Bulldog squad all of her career. We'll now have a chance for 2 at the line as we have a timeout.
So timeout, 16-9 here with 4:22 left to play here in the second quarter. You're listening to Legacy Sports Network.
Are you ready to restart your path to wellness? At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, the most common goals that we hear from our new guests are losing weight, increasing energy, improving sleep, and increasing mental focus and clarity. Most importantly, people want off the prescription medications and to get back to a healthy and balanced life naturally. Are these your health goals too? Let us help you take charge of your health and wellness, just as we're helping thousands of others every day. Get off the meds and on to wellness naturally. Let our doctors, nurses, nutritionists, and wellness coaches carefully craft the healthy life you've imagined. Feel better, look better, live better. Visit HotzeHWC.com to learn more or call us at 281-698-8698. Mention this ad and receive 2 of Dr. Hotze's best-selling books free with your consultation. 281-698-8698. That's 281-698-8698 or HotzeHWC.com.
All right, we're coming out of the timeout. Summer Creek leading 16-9. They're on a 9-0 run here at the moment. We're going to the line to shoot 2. This is Erin Newsom going to the line to shoot her first free throws of the game. They're 6 for 7 from the line here so far. 4 of 18 from the field, where North Shore is 3 of 13. She's bouncing the ball, dribbling, leading 16-9, 4:22. Here's her first of 2, and it is good. Paul, what's your thoughts here so far? Are you a little surprised by what you're seeing here so far with North Shore and Summer Creek?
No, not really. I think we kind of expected a game like this. It was going to be a gritty, hard-fought game. North Shore is playing with a lot of house money right there. They really have not much to lose, and they really just want to give their best effort tonight. We don't know why Kobe Johns was playing in the first quarter, but she's back in here in the second, and we're seeing why Summer Creek is a really good defensive team and putting a lot of pressure whenever they've gotten points at the rim and they're getting points off threes and good looks.
So they are stopping Bailey behind the circle. They get it across the timeline to Burrow. Burrow's driving with the right hand. She loses control of it, and it's going to be Summer Creek's ball. Summer Creek leading 18-9. They're on an 11-0 run here at the moment. Summer Creek shooting 22% from the field, where North Shore is shooting 23%. But the main focus so far has been Summer Creek shooting 8 of 9 from the free throw line. Summer Creek with the ball on the right side. We're passing deep in. Stolen by North Shore. We're taking off down the left side. This is Avia Jackson. She's driving. She's going to put it up, and she's fouled.
Yeah, that's a hard foul right there by Tasia Jackson, making sure she doesn't get that shot up, but we'll have to earn it at the line for 2.
So Avia Jackson going to go to the line. Down 18-9. Summer Creek on an 11-0 run. Can she put some free throws down to break this 11-0 run here for Summer Creek? Summer Creek, the defending state champions from 2025 here in 6A. Here's the first of 2. Off the front rim, no good.
And you love the pieces that they bring back from that state championship squad. You already obviously have Taisha Young and Kennedy Simpson, who played big minutes right there, but you have young bigs like Erin Newsom and Kaylin Alexander. Kaylin Alexander, a sophomore, has already one offer from Louisiana Tech, and they just see her star potential. She has really good wingspan and good length.
So she makes the second free throw, breaks the run of 11-0 run for Summer Creek. 18-10, Summer Creek leading, 3:45 left to play here in the first quarter, or second quarter. We're coming across the timeline. Addison Martin dribbling with the right hand. She's in between the 2 circles, going to the left side. Off to Simpson on the left angle. Back to Young at the top of the key. Back to Simpson on the left angle. Simpson bouncing with the right hand. Now in between the 2 circles. She throws down low. Yep. She's got a guy wide open underneath and blocked and fouled.
And I love when your bigs play off of each other right there. Kennedy Simpson has been hitting the top of the key right there. Usually it's been Newsom, or it has sometimes been Kaylin Anderson, but this one is Newsom finding Kaylin Anderson deep down below. She's able to get 2 shots.
So the first of 2 is missed, no good. Summer Creek lean 18-10 here so far. Summer Creek coming into tonight's game, they have not lost since 12-27. Here's the second free throw, in and out. So no free throws good there. So they're now 8 of 11 from the free throw line. 18-10, Summer Creek. North Shore bringing the ball over the timeline. They're on the right side. Johnson driving, and she's fouled. 3:13 left to play here in the second quarter here at the North Shore Gymnasium. North Shore is going to take the ball out from underneath the basket on the left side. Bailey's going to be the one inbounding the ball. There's no shot clock here in Texas basketball. We're going over the left side. Down low. It's stolen by Summer Creek. Summer Creek gives it back to Simpson. Simpson's going to bring it off to the right side. She comes across the timeline. She's in between the two circles. Crossover. She's a 15-footer off the glass. In and out. No good. So North Shore coming down the right side. Bouncing. Tia Bass has got it. Throws off to Jackson. Bad pass. Here comes Addison Martin. She's coming to the left side. She's in the key. Off the glass. Off. No good. Tries to get her own rebound. She does.
And again, these live ball turnovers are killing the Lady Mustangs, and that's what the Lady Bulldogs thrive in. They really want to pressure you even before you get past half court. This time they get the turnover and make it into transition. We talked about it, and sooner rather than later, these transition points are going to start mounting up, and that's how they were able to get on to this 11-0 run and have an 8-point lead with 2:35 remaining in the second quarter. So just trying to limit these turnovers right here for the Lady Mustangs.
So the Mustangs coming down the court. Kobe Johnson's got it. She's coming down the right side. Kobe Johnson, the senior. She comes across the timeline. She's on the right angle. At the three-point marker, trying to figure out where to go. Gives it to Bailey on the top of the key. Bailey trying to figure out where to pass it. Gives it to Burrow. Burrow's at the perimeter. Gives it back to Bailey. Bailey trying to figure out where to go. She's at the free throw line. She comes all the way back to the top of the key. Back to Johnson on the left side. Johnson, jab step, trying to figure out where to go. She's bouncing with the right hand. Driving, stopping. She's going to pass over to, that is Braylon Anderson. Here comes Bailey driving. She's going to shoot a 13-footer. No good. But Johnson gets the rebound off. No good as well. Johnson gets her own rebound back. Here's a 20-footer from Anderson. No good.
And they have plenty of good looks right there, unable to get any of them down, but Kobe Johnson stays relentlessly on the glass, and she'll be rewarded with 2 free throws. But on the offensive end, I've been wondering why they've kind of gone away with the first quarter whenever they were going to Kiara Burrows deep into the paint. Haven't tried to hit her on a seal or a post yet in this second quarter, is why they've only been able to come up with 6 second quarter points.
18-10. Missed the first of 2.
Correct, 3 second quarter points, you're right.
So 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Johnson misses her first free throw. She's got, here comes her second opportunity. Bounces with the right hand. She's looking at the rim. She shoots. Nice spin, but off to the left side.
And those are ones you got to hit if you want to try to claw your way back into this game. Free ones at the line right here, especially whenever it's been hard to come for points on the offensive end.
Summer Creek lean 18-10. We're at 1:35 left to play here in the quarter. Simpson on the left angle, bouncing over to the right side to Martin. Martin back to Simpson. Simpson 23 feet out from the basket. All back over to Young on the right side. This is Martin now. She's bouncing, trying to figure out where to go. She's driving in the lane, and she off the front of the glass. No good. We get the rebound back to Simpson. She's the three-point range. She drives, she shoots it, no good. Back out to the wing to Young. Young's got it. Young resetting things up. 1:05 left to play. Summer Creek lean 18-10. Back over to the right side. Back to Simpson between the two circles. Simpson dribble with the left hand. Over the left corner pocket to Young. Young at the left angle. Back to Simpson. Simpson from 23 feet out.
Wow.
Good.
I really like Simpson, man. She really pick and chooses when she wants to be aggressive and when she wants to attack. There was a lot of times I saw in that possession she could have forced something in, but waited and waited for the right time to shoot. Nobody to close out on her, and she gets a wide open 3, stretching lead to 11.
Summer Creek lean 21-10. Summer Creek steals the ball. Back to Simpson on the left angle. We're at 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Back over to the right side. We're going to shoot a 22-footer out and no good. And North Shore's got the ball back. Coming down the court across the mid-stripe. Johnson over to the left side. We're going to shoot a 3 off, no good. and it's going to be out of bounds. They're calling a foul. 21-10, 13.5 seconds remaining here in the quarter. We got substitutions coming in here for North Shore. Burrow coming into the game, along with Keontae Johnson and Tia Bass, all into the game here with 13.5 seconds, down by 11, 21-10.
Yeah, you want to make sure this is a one-possession shot right here, making sure Summer Creek does not have a chance to stretch this lead out when you have 10 seconds left in the first half.
Burrow's got it. Pass off to the right side. This is Bass. Bass driving off the glass. In. Good. 21-12. And that's the end of the first half with the Summer Creek Bulldogs leading 21-12 over the North Shore Mustangs. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the halftime show right after this.
To be a mentor, you don't have to have some special talent. That's why we're having some real-life mentors sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Row, row, row your boat, gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Thanks, that was awful. So remember, to mentor a child, you don't have to be perfect.
Row, row, row your...
Please stop. You just have to call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
You know, to mentor a child, you don't have to be the most talented person in the world. To prove that point, we're here with 3 real-life mentors who are going to sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Thanks, guys. That was awful. As you can see, you don't have to be perfect to mentor a child. You just have to be yourself, which, by the way, is pretty good.
Excuse me, we don't think we nailed it that time. Can we try it again?
Not a chance. Do good. Mentor a child. Call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR. 1-877-BE-A-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
This will be a walk in the park.
Clean. Wash hands and surfaces often.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Keep raw meats away from ready-to-eat foods.
Yep.
Cook. Make sure meat, poultry, and seafood is cooked to the right temperature.
Fire in the hole!
And chill. Refrigerate food promptly.
Bingo!
Check your steps at foodsafety.gov. Brought to you by the USDA, HHS, and the Ad Council. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
Hello, this is Dr. Steve Hotze. Do you struggle with joint pain that makes everyday activities a challenge? You may have been told that surgery is your only option. God has given your body an amazing ability to heal itself. At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, we offer regenerative joint therapy designed to help you tap into this ability and live pain-free. Call the Hotze Health and Wellness Center at 281-698-8698 to schedule your free consultation. That's 281-698-8698.
All right, welcome here to the greatest halftime show here on the Legacy Sports Network that you'll ever hear. The score at the break, Summer Creek leading 21-12 over the North Shore Mustangs. Paul, what's your thoughts here in the first half?
Yeah, I love North Shore's aggression from the beginning of the game. In that first quarter, we were able to see them get out to a 4-point lead. And then Summer Creek obviously was kind of battling, trying to get their way back, missing wide open shots that they're used to making. But then in that second quarter, that defensive intensity just heightened up, and that's where they were able to get out to that 11-0 run, stretch their lead out to a 21-10 game before the last possession. Kennedy Simpson's gamble on the last play with 12 seconds left led to that wide open shot to close out the first half by Johnson. But again, Summer Creek, they've been able to turn turnovers into points, and if North Shore can limit that, and then, like I said, get back into the paint and try to hit Kiara Burrow in the middle. She's been able to put some damage in the paint whenever she is able to get up a shot or try to hit a couple of people that are cutting into the lane. I think they need to get back into that, and I think we need to see a little bit more from Kobe Johnson, be a little bit more aggressive, getting to her spots and taking her own shots on the offensive end.
Well, when we come back, we'll talk about the first half stats leaders here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Real cheese, real hot, real taste is what we've got. Real fresh, real fast. All those other pizzas are a thing of the past. Mr. Gatti's Pizza in Houston on Uvalde Road offers a wide selection on their daily fast feast, all-you-can-eat pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert buffet. Don't forget about the entertainment center for the kids. Games, games, and games. Open for lunch or dinner. Gotta get Gatti's. Mr. Gatti's Pizza, the best pizza in town. Honest.
You've got tickets to the game, but something comes up. Maybe the boss sends you on the road, the kids have practice, or you just can't make the drive. That's where Quick Assist steps in. With one tap, your seats hit every major ticket marketplace at once. No more juggling apps, no more wasted time. Quick Assist, it takes the hassle out of resale and puts cash in your pocket. Pro or college sports, it's all covered. Download the app today by scanning the QR code on the LSN website. Quick Assist.
Okay, we're coming out of the halftime here. We're at the halftime break. Score is Summer Creek 21, where North Shore Mustangs are 12. The North Shore Mustangs had a nice 5-0 run here early in the game. Summer Creek, though, took off with an 11-0 run. The leader so far for Summer Creek, Kennedy Simpson with 8 points. Tiasha Young with 8 points as well. For the North Shore Mustangs, it's been number 24, Tia Bass, 2 for 5 from the line, scoring 6 points. Thoughts so far, Paul, on the fact that the North Shore is able to hold Kennedy Simpson to only 8 points here so far in the first half?
Yeah, not just Kennedy Simpson, but a lot of perimeter scorers like Addison Martin and Tiasha Young. They had a lot of good looks in the first quarter, weren't able to hit it, but once the second quarter got going, they were able to get into the rhythm of the game. Those shots were able to start going down, and Tiasha Young, she was the first one on the floor as we're sitting up above in the bleachers. She's a baller, man. She set the tone early. She got out to those quick 8 points. Then Kennedy Simpson started to get her own shots, and they started to fall. And sooner rather than later, they were trying to go more into the paint. They were able to obviously get a few calls and get to the line. They've been to the line about 11 times compared to the 7 times that North Shore has been to the line. But North Shore, like I said, they need to continue going into Burrow, and then we need Johnson to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end to get that second half pushed in order to make a run here.
So Summer Creek so far shooting 22% from the field, 5 of 23, where North Shore 5 of 20, 25%. The main focus, though, has been what Paul just said, the free throws. 8 of 11 for Summer Creek, where North Shore has only been 4 of 7 from the line.
Yeah, and that's that hot and cold you get with a team like this in Summer Creek. They want to push that ball and they want to turn you over. And whenever they turn you over, they want to put that pressure at the rim and get to the line. They're either going to force that shot or force the rough to make that call, and they'll get those shots to the line, which they've earned and they deserved. Obviously getting at least 12 turnovers in this first half for North Shore. For North Shore's side, obviously, we need to start seeing more threes as well. I think they've been passing up on a couple of open looks, trying to get the right shot. I think a lot of the players, they can make a couple of these shots from the outside. You just got to let that fly in order to get back into this ballgame.
Summer Creek and North Shore were tied 7-7 at the end of the first quarter, but the second quarter, the Summer Creek Bulldogs scored 14 points to North Shore's 5. And that brings us to the score here at the North Shore Gymnasium with the Summer Creek Bulldogs leading 21-12. We'll be back right here on the Legacy Sports Network.
Hello, this is Dr. Steve Hotze. Do you struggle with joint pain that makes everyday activities a challenge? You may have been told that surgery is your only option. God has given your body an amazing ability to heal itself. At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, we offer regenerative joint therapy designed to help you tap into this ability and live pain-free. Call the Hotze Health and Wellness Center at 281-698-8698 to schedule your free consultation. That's 281-698-8698.
Are you ready to restart your path to wellness? At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, the most common goals that we hear from our new guests are losing weight, increasing energy, improving sleep, and increasing mental focus and clarity. Most importantly, people want off the prescription medications and to get back to a healthy and balanced life naturally. Are these your health goals too? Let us help you take charge of your health and wellness, just as we're helping thousands of others every day. Get off the meds and on to wellness naturally. Let our doctors, nurses, nutritionists, and wellness coaches carefully craft the healthy life you've imagined. Feel better, look better, live better. Visit HWC.com to learn more, or call us at 281-698-8698. Mention this ad and receive 2 of Dr. Hotze's best-selling books free with your consultation. 281-698-8698. That's 281-698-8698 or Hotze, HWC.com.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric, show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
All right, welcome back to the Legacy Sports Network. The third quarter action is about to begin here. Summer Creek leading 21-12. North Shore Mustangs coming out on the court, ready to go. Summer Creek is ready to go as well. Summer Creek is going to start with the ball. They're going to go now from left to right on the internet stream here. Simpson going to bounce it onto the right side. Bounce with the right hand. Down low, we're going into the paint. Quick shot up and no good.
That was a great play coming out of the halftime break. Set something up for Aaliyah Johnson right there, but unable to connect.
Bailey's got the ball. She's at the top of the key. Back over to the left side to Kristen Davis. Kristen Davis starting the third quarter. Back out to Johnson. Johnson at the left wing. Back to Bailey. Bailey in between the 2 circles. Back over to Johnson. Johnson's got it. Back to Davis and throws it out of bounds, and it's going to be Summer Creek ball.
Not how you wanted to start your first possession for North Shore, but unlike the first half, that is a dead ball turnover. Very contrast to what you've been giving up in the first half with those live ball turnovers that have been leading to transition points. So you'll live with that right there, making sure that you can set up your defense on this end.
Summer Creek lead 21-12. Just started the third quarter. We're about 7 minutes and 15 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Simpson with the ball in between the 2 circles. Back over to the left side. It's stolen by North Shore. North Shore's got it.
Man, very sloppy start.
So Kristen Davis going to bring it over the timeline back to Bailey. Bailey on the left side. She's at the top of the key in between the 2 circles. Now over to the left angle. Stopping, trying to get it down low into Burrow. Burrow up and in. Blocked. Nice. And Bailey gets the ball back. She's at the 3-point circle. Back over to Jamie Coleman. Jamie Coleman, no go.
But that's good offense, though, by the Lady Mustangs. I liked what they were able to do. Get it into Burrow. Dump it off into the paint. Had a couple of good looks, just unable to get them to go down. And Janai Coleman commits the offensive foul right there, leads to Summer Creek transition.
So no score so far here in the third quarter. 21-12, Summer Creek leading North Shore. 6:40 left to play here in the third quarter. Out to the left side, back over to the right side to Martin. Martin over to Alexander. Alexander stolen by North Shore. We're coming down the left side. Bailey's got it. She's at the 3-point marker. Back over to Kristen Davis on the left wing. She's going to stop, dribble, bringing it back out on the left wing, trying to figure out where to go. Over to Johnson in between the circles, trying to figure out if she can drive. Loses control. She's in the paint with a fadeaway. No go. And it's going to be North Shore ball still. 6:13 left to play. 21-12. No score here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and Summer Creek starting off with 3 straight turnovers on the offensive end, even for the first 2 minutes of the second half. Very uncharacteristic.
We get the ball into Bailey. She's in the left corner pocket. She throws it down into Johnson in the paint. Johnson gets it. She's off the glass. No good. And Summer Creek's got it. We're coming down the court quickly. This is Young passing, and it's blocked. Back to North Shore. North Shore's got it. Bailey coming back down the left side. We're in transition quickly. She's slowing things down. Stops, picks up her dribble, over to the right side to Davis. Davis trying to figure out where to go. Davis dribbling with her left hand. In between the 2 circles, now dribbling with her right hand. She's coming back to the left hand, back to Burrow. Burrow's way out there in between the 2 circles on the left side. Stopping, back over to Johnson. Johnson on the left wing. Johnson with a screen, gives it to Burrow. Burrow at the perimeter. She's going to be opportunity to be stripped. Back to Johnson. Johnson's going to shoot a 3. No good. And it's going to be Summer Creek's going to get the ball. Kennedy Simpson with the rebound. Simpson across timeline, and Bailey blocks it. Still no score, 5:14 here in the third quarter, 21-12. Summer Creek still leading.
Yeah, and Summer Creek's got to settle down on this offensive side. Get something good right here in an offensive set. Run something a couple of times through, dwindle the clock down. You already got this 9-point lead. Get something good to start off the second half. Obviously, we've had almost 4 turnovers in a row, but 3 turnovers committed within the first 3 minutes.
We're going down low, back to Simpson. She's at the top of the key, shoots a 3, no good. Simpson is missing, and we're going to give it to Bailey. Bailey off the glass and in. First 2 points of the quarter. We're going down low. There's Simpson underneath and blocked. Wow, she was blocked hard by Coleman.
And that's the second hard foul Janiyah Coleman has committed, making sure that they're going to earn it at the line. And in that previous possession, good eyes up by number 21, Kristen Davis, looking ahead in transition, getting the first points of the second half, trying to get a little bit of a run and get back into this game as it's only a 7-point game.
Summer Creek 21-14 over North Shore. 4:48 left to go. Simpson at the line to shoot 2. She's a southpaw. Misses a first of 2. She's 2 of 3 now from the line. 8 points on the game here so far for Simpson. Got substitutions coming in here for Summer Creek and for North Shore. Coming into the game for North Shore is Brooklyn Walker, giving Kristen Davis a breather. So Simpson for the line for her second shot. Here it is, up and good. She's 3 of 4 from the line. 9 points for Simpson so far. 22-14, Summer Creek leading. 4:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Johnson coming over the timeline on the left side. She's at the top of the key. Double teamed, blocked. Nice steal there by Summer Creek. They got numbers coming down the court. Simpson stops in the paint. Up to the left side and fouled.
And on the other end, North Shore, there must have been an emphasis coming out of halftime. Try to hit the roll. Burrow has been able to get into the lane right there. 2 times they were able to find her, but now Summer Creek has been adjusting right there as it forced 2 turnovers in a row, leaked into transition. Now we'll get some 2 shots at the line for Kaylin Alexander.
Alexander to the line. She's 0 for 2 from the line here so far in the night. She makes the first of 2. 23-14, Summer Creek lead. 4:32 left to play here in the third quarter. Got players moving here for North Shore on this free throw attempt. Second shot here for Kaylin Alexander. 1 for 2 from the line so far. 1 for 3 from the line. She makes a second.
Pretty stroke.
24-14, Summer Creek leading. Bailey bouncing over the timeline. She's going off to the right side, dribbling with the right hand, and passing. It's going to be kicked out of bounds by Summer Creek. Still going to be North Shore ball. Curtis Basson, the coach for North Shore, standing right there next to his player. She's going to inbound the ball to Bailey. Bailey on the right side. Jab step, trying to figure out where to go. Off to the left side to Tia Bass, who's coming to the game. Tia Bass driving to the left side. Johnson's got it. We're in the left corner. She's double teamed. She's going to call a timeout. So timeout North Shore, 24-14, 4:06 left to play here in the third quarter. We'll be back here on the Legacy Sports Network.
You've got tickets to the game, but something comes up. Maybe the boss sends you on the road, the kids have practice, or you just can't make the drive. That's where Quick Assist steps in. With one tap, your seats hit every major ticket marketplace at once. No more juggling apps, no more wasted time. Quick Assist, it takes the hassle out of resale and puts cash in your pocket. Pro or college sports, it's all covered. Download the app today by scanning the QR code on the LSN website. Quick Assist, your ticket everywhere.
Coming back out of the timeout, Summer Creek leading 24-14 over North Shore. North Shore's going to inbound the ball here on the left side. Back to Bailey. She's in between the 2 circles. Back over to the left side. Going to be bounced out of bounds. Brooklyn Walker's going to inbound the ball again here on the left side. 4:03 left to play. Summer Creek with a 10-point lead, 24-14 to Bailey. Bailey's got the ball. She's in between the 2 circles on the right side. Pass over to Bass. Simpson tips it out, back over the timeline. Bailey brings it back across. Bass has got it. She's on the right side. All the way over to the left side to Brooklyn Walker. Back to Bailey. Bailey in between the two circles. Bouncing with the right hand to Johnson. Johnson on the right angle. All the way back to Walker on the left side. Back to Johnson. Johnson for three. Good.
Good job by the Mustangs working it around the perimeter, able to get that wide open shot for Johnson, and she's excited, and she knows that's a big shot, trying to get this game back into their momentum and back on their side. Only a 7-point game.
24-17, Summer Creek leading. 3:20 left to play here in the third quarter. Simpson with the ball on the right angle. Off to the left side. Down low. Down into Alexander. Alexander with a shot. Off. No good. And it's going to be a jump ball. Time of and the possession arrow is for North Shore.
And that's a strong rebound right there by Kobe Johnson. She really is asserting herself into this game. We mentioned she wasn't playing in the first quarter, but now she's trying to take over, be that spark for her team to come back.
3:06 left to play here in the third quarter. 7-point game. Summer Creek leading 24-17. We're on the left side with Bass. Bass back over to Walker. Walker in between the two circles, dribbling with the right hand, trying to figure out where to go. Back to Bailey. Bailey's on the right angle at the 3-point marker. Trying to figure out where to go. She's bouncing into the right corner. Stop, picks up her dribble. All the way back to Burrow on the right angle. Burrow back to Bailey. Bailey about 24 feet out. Back to Johnson. Johnson's in the right corner, trying to figure out where to go. Throwing down low. Down to Bass. Bass trying to throw it up and fouled.
Good job of being patient once again on the offensive end. Kobe Johnson was in the right side of the corner. She dumps it into the paint. It's her teammate Bass, who's been able to produce whenever she's been able to touch the ball inside of the arc. We'll now get a chance for two at the line to try to cut this down to a 2-possession game.
Bass 2 for 2 from the line so far in the game. They're 4 for 7 from the line. North Shore is where Summer Creek 11 for 15. Here's the first of two. In and out. Summer Creek leading 24-17. What do you think here so far, Paul? This is a pretty good game here so far.
This is really, although on paper it looks like they might be overmatched, I think I've loved what I've seen from multiple ends on the Mustang squad. They've been able to come out and are ready to fight tonight, giving Summer Creek all that they can handle.
Bass misses the second free throw. It goes in and out, and Summer Creek's got the ball.
Yeah, and those are ones you got to hit. We mentioned a couple of ones that they left at the line in the first half. Even becomes more crucial once you get down to the late stretch of the game.
Summer Creek leading 24-17. 2:28 left to play here in the third quarter. Simpson dribbling with the right hand, comes across the timeline. She comes over to the left side. She's in between the two circles now. Back all the way over here to the right side to Mohammed. Mohammed into the game for the first time. Simpson's got it. Dribble with the left hand. She goes over to the left side. Pass over to Young in the corner. We're going to do a fadeaway with Alexander.
Beautiful.
In. Nice shot.
Wow, and we just talked about Alexander, the budding talent that she has. Mentioned she has an offer from Louisiana Tech. She's on the Nike circuit, will be with Drive Nation, one of the premier AAU teams in the Houston area. Nice move getting her defender off and getting it elevated for the shot.
Johnson driving into the lane, and she's fouled. Summer Creek leading 26-17. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and this is what you want to see from the Mustangs. We get more aggression getting towards the paint. Now they've had a couple of chances at the line. Now they got to convert on them.
So Johnson going to go to the line to shoot 2. She's 0 for 2 so far here tonight. Here's a first of 2. Good.
And Jeff, they're just hanging around. If they can make some possessions of back-to-back stops and able to score on them, maybe it can be a 1-point ball game, 2-point ball game before you even know it. Energy. This crowd is wanting to have some momentum back on their side and looking for anything that they can spur on this home squad.
So Johnson misses her second free throw. 26-18. Summer Creek leading. 1:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Simpson dribbling with the right hand. She's in between the two circles. Over to Young on the left side. Young down low. Down into shot, and it's no good. Summer Creek, or North Shore gets the ball back. Coming back down the court quickly. That was Newsom with the shot that was missed. Back to Johnson. Johnson on the right angle. She's going to drive off the glass. No good. And Summer Creek gets the ball back. Johnson 1 for 8 from the field here so far.
And she's had some good looks. That was a really good drive into the paint. Unable to get it off the glass. Try to fight for a possession right there, but it'll be awarded back to the Lady Bulldogs.
26-18. Summer Creek leading. 1:13 left to play here in the quarter. Simpson going to bring it across the timeline. She's on the left side. Throws down low. Down into Newsom. Newsom with a nice move. Good.
And now we're starting to see the bigs starting to get a little bit more active. Saw Alexander on the previous possession. Newsom unable to connect on the last one, but this one she's able to get a nice move with a nice left-hand finish.
Here's Bailey. She's got the ball. She's over to Johnson on the right side. Johnson from about 30 feet out gets the ball tipped out by Simpson. It's still going to be North Shore ball with under a minute to play. 48 seconds with Summer Creek leading 28-18. Substitutions coming in here for North Shore. Avia Jackson comes into the game. Walker is going to inbound the ball behind the time stripe. Gives it to Bailey. Bailey's behind the time stripe. Back to Walker. Walker on the right side. 44 seconds remaining. 28-18. 10-point lead for Summer Creek. Walker trying to figure out where to go. She's on the right angle. She's double teamed. Comes out. Gives it to Bailey in between the two circles. Dribbling with the right hand. Trying to figure out where to go. Cross court pass all the way to the left side. Now throw all the way back to Walker on the right side. Walker trying to figure out where to go. She's at the three-point marker. Gives it back to Bass. Bass driving. Stop. Stripped away. And here's a shot. Blocked. Bass gets a rebound. No good. And hits her head hard. So we have an injury timeout. We're going to take a timeout as well with 13 seconds remaining with Summer Creek leading 28-18.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you to keep bacteria in food from making you ill with 4 simple steps.
All right, we're coming out of the timeout quickly here. Summer Creek's going to inbound the ball. 13-point-some seconds remaining here in the quarter. Simpson coming across the timeline on the left side. Bouncing between her legs. Bouncing again through her legs. Bailey guarding her. All over to the right side. Throws it out of bounds. North Shore's going to get the ball with 4 seconds remaining. Down by 10.
And a turnover the ball right there. Now you give North Shore another opportunity to score before the end of the quarter, just like they were able to score before the end of the first half. Try to get momentum back on their side.
Bailey's going to inbound the ball, trying to figure out where to go. Gives it to Walker, back to Bailey. Bailey across the timeline. 1 second left. Shot from 23 feet out, no good. So the end of the third quarter with Summer Creek leading 28-18 over the North Shore Mustangs. We'll be back. Here, you're listening to girls basketball on the Legacy Sports Network.
You know, to mentor a child, you don't have to be the most talented person in the world. To prove that point, we're here with 3 real-life mentors who are going to sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
Thanks, guys. That was awful. As you can see, you don't have to be perfect to mentor a child. You just have to be yourself, which, by the way, is pretty good.
Excuse me, we don't think we nailed it that time. Can we try it again?
Not a chance. Do good. Mentor a child. Call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR. 1-877-BE-A-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
All right, coming out of the timeout, start of the fourth quarter. Summer Creek leading 28-18. Paul, what's your thoughts here so far?
I love North Shore's aggression to start the second half. They were able to go back inside the paint to Burrows like I said they should, and able to get to the free throw line. Weren't able to convert on a couple of shots, but you need to use that same approach to start the fourth quarter. You need punch first right here before this gets out to more than a 10-point lead at what it's at right here with a 28-18 lead, and good enough for them. They will start off with the ball, so look for a possession right here. Maybe something of a curl around, try to get Kiara Burrows something. Kobe Johnson is out of the game.
So Summer Creek scored 7 points in the third quarter. North Shore only scored 3. Gives Summer Creek a 10-point lead. North Shore is going to start with the ball here in the fourth quarter, going from right to left on the radio dial. Bailey off to the left side. Gives it to the right side to Johns. That is Kristen Davis now who's into the game for Johnson. Still going to be North Shore ball. Just started the fourth quarter. Good game here so far tonight. Good crowd here on a Friday night here at North Shore Gymnasium. With the 16-8 North Shore Mustangs taking on the 20-4 Summer Creek Bulldogs. Bailey with the ball, top of the circle.
There you go.
Nice pass inside to Johnson. Johnson in and out. No good. Burrow gets the rebound. Blocked.
And that's so unfortunate for Johnson. She's had multiple looks right there that have just bounced off the rim the wrong way. Unable to connect to try to get a good start to the fourth quarter.
So Summer Creek now going from left to right on the radio dial. We're going over to Young. Down in mode to Newsom. Newsom on the left post. She bounces, trying to figure out where to go. She takes a step off the glass, no good. Here we come. We got good numbers here. Bailey coming down the court, and she gets stripped there by Young. Nice play by Young.
That's good all-around basketball right there. You had Janiyah Coleman looking up in transition. She found Bailey, but good defense getting back in transition by number 3, Madison Muhammad, able to stripe that off.
Summer Creek lead 28-18, 7:16 left to play here in the fourth quarter. No score here so far in the fourth quarter. Summer Creek inbounding the ball on the left side of the basket, underneath. Over to the right, left side. This is Davis with the ball to Bailey on the left angle. Down low to Coleman, and Coleman throws it, tried to get to Burrow, it's out of bounds.
Yeah, and Coleman's got a little bit more patient right there. Burrow had the position, just try to whip that in there. Too much pace on, and now we'll go out of bounds for a dead ball turnover.
So Summer Creek bringing the ball across the timeline. This is Simpson. And we're going to have a timeout.
Yeah, and one thing I've realized about Summer Creek's coach, she saves her timeouts for the fourth quarter. She wants to draw up possessions, and she wants to get the right shot. She knows crucial moments are part of the games, and she knows that this is a crucial possession. Not a lot has happened on both sides offensively, so she knows that she can create a spark on this offensive end. She can create a little bit of a dagger shot early in this fourth quarter.
So the main points here so far in this game, Paul, has been Summer Creek going to the line 11 for 15. They've been very successful at the line, where North Shore 5 of 11.
Yeah, and just not converting on that end. They've left a lot of points on the board. If they were able to even get half of those points, we'd be looking at a 3-possession game right now. But still a lot of time within this game. 6:59 left. Try to get a little bit more momentum back on your side if you get a stop right here. And like I said, if you could stack possessions on possessions of stops and try to get buckets on each of those trips down, you're back in this ball game.
Summer Creek shooting 23% from the field, where North Shore is shooting 20%. Summer Creek inbound on the ball. Get it over to Martin. Martin's going to take it across the timeline, being guarded by Bailey on the right side. She's got the three-point marker on the right angle. Comes across, back down low, trying to get to Alexander, and stolen by North Shore. Here we go. Johnson coming quick, down transition on the left side. She goes off the glass, in and out, no good. Here we go, Summer Creek, they're coming back down the court quickly. Simpson's got the ball in the left angle. She's trying to figure out where to go. She's in the paint, driving, and she's going to get fouled.
Man, you could just see Johnson's frustration. You can feel it for her. She's had great looks at the rim. They just have been going in and out. But Kennedy Simpson going back in transition, has patience, observes the lane, knows when to go, and she picked her spot, able to go to the line for 2.
So Simpson, 3 for 4 from the line, 9 points in the game so far tonight. She's going to go to the line to shoot 2, leading 28-18. No score here so far in the fourth quarter by either team. Her first of 2 is good. She's 4 of 5 now from the line. Simpson, the MVP of the 2025 state championship. She makes her second free throw and it is good.
And you can see why she was voted as one of the preseason players of the year in the Houston area. She just has star written all over. She has a really calm demeanor, leads this team well, has obviously veteran experience coming off of that state run. Very excited to see what she does this coming season and for her collegiate years as well.
So Johnson with the ball for North Shore. She's going to shoot a 3 from deep, no good.
That's another good look. You live with that. If that goes down, momentum's back on your side. That's what you want to have the offense go through. Kobe Johnson, she's just not having her shots fall tonight.
So Simpson off to the left side to Young. Young on the left angle, trying to figure out where to go. She's got a screen by Newsom. She's at the top of the key, trying to figure out where to go. She's going to drive. Comes in, and going to be short. North Shore's got the ball, coming back down the court quickly. This is Bailey on the left side at the left angle. She's coming, she's at the key.
Great pass.
Down to Burrow. Nice pass to Burrow.
Great pass, and that's what happens when you get one paint touch right there. You have the defense collapse on you. You get a wide open look for Burrow in the paint.
Get Creek 30, North Shore 20. 5:40 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Simpson with the ball in the left angle, slowing things down. Trying to get Newsom with a screen. She goes off to the right side. Young for 3. Good.
She's a baller. And I thought on that last possession she got fouled and didn't get the luck of having that call to go for 2 right there, but she one-ups herself and she gets 3 on this possession.
Young 2 for 5 from the 3-point line. And we're driving with Coleman trying to get to Burrow. It's going to be out of bounds.
And you give up a 3 on one end, then you compound it with a turnover, and now you get a chance for the Lady Bulldogs to even add on to their 13-point lead as we go into the middle half of the fourth quarter. Let's go back. I want to go back to Taisha, and that is a tough shot. And in that moment, you already turned over the ball in that last possession, but have the confidence just to take that shot when you've been cold, honestly, the whole night. Great confidence and great maturity right there to knock down that shot.
So Coach Basson's giving Bailey a breather, bringing Braylon Walker. Young being guarded here by Johnson. In between the two circles with the dribble with the right hand. Still dribble with the right hand. Going down to Newsom. Newsom with a 14-footer off the glass, no good.
And right now for the Lady Mustangs, it's just all about execution on the offensive end. You got to get the best look, and you got to get these shots up pretty quick. Time is not in your favor with 4:40 left.
Summer Creek with a 13-point lead. Walker trying to get to Burrow down low. We got a jump ball. And it's going to be Summer Creek ball with 4:38 left to play, leading 33-20. 13-point lead. They've scored 5 points in the quarter. So North Shore only 2. Simpson still in the game. Bouncing with the right hand, just comes across midcourt, in between the two circles. Going down to Newsom. She's in the paint or left side. Here's a 3. No good. And North Shore's got the ball back. Coming back down the court quickly. This is Johnson. Johnson on the right angle. She's driving in the paint, spins, in, off the glass.
And I thought that was her toughest bucket of the night, and she's able to get that one to go down. She had 2 defenders on her, was able to get that off the glass, and a good timeout by North Shore, trying to calm things down, make sure they get stop on this end, and hopefully get momentum back on their side with 4 minutes left.
So Summer Creek leading 33-22. They are shooting 23. Summer Creek shooting 23% from the field, where North Shore is shooting 24% so far. High scorers here so far for the Summer Creek Bulldogs. Kennedy Simpson with 11 and Taisha Young also with 11. For the North Shore Mustangs, your point leaders is Tia Bass with 6 and Kira Burrow with 5. So Paul, we're talking a few minutes left to play here in the fourth quarter. Down by 11. What's North Shore got to do here against Summer Creek?
Well, first you got to get a stop on this end, then you obviously got to go down here and execute on the offensive end. I liked what they were able to do on that last possession a couple minutes ago whenever they had that ball switch reversal and they were able to get that one paint touch where the defense collapsed, didn't have enough rotation on the back end, led to a wide open shot for Burrow. And these guards, they're able to pass. They have good vision. They're able to whip it around. We've seen it multiple times tonight. Just been unfortunate sometimes whenever these shots have gone off the back of the rim or just been lips in and out.
So Summer Creek leading 33-22. They're going to inbound the ball. 4:08 left to play here in the fourth quarter at the North Shore Gymnasium here in Houston, Texas. We're coming across the timeline. Over to Young on the right side. Down low. We're going down low to Newsom, and it's going to be out of bounds. North Shore ball.
And the Lady Bulldogs have been trying to find something in the middle right there, have either Addison Martin or they've had Taisha Young try to generate offense, looking for looks in the corner in the post. Turnover right there. Now you got to capitalize.
Here comes Ava Jackson for North Shore. She's dribbling quickly, trying to get it over to Burrow. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to be Summer Creek ball with 3:50 left to play. Down by 11, 33. Summer Creek 33, North Shore 22. So, Summer Creek coming across the timeline, bouncing slowly. This is Addison Martin with the ball, or left side to Young. Young back to Martin at the top of the key. Martin trying to figure out where to go. Over to Alexander, down to Newsom, down low. What great passing by Summer Creek, but off. Simpson wasn't able to make it, and then gets fouled.
And like you said, that's great passing. They just dumped it low into their big. With 22, Erin Newsom, she was able to have some patience and wait for Kennedy Simpson to cut into the middle of the lane. She wasn't able to get the first one to go down, but crashing the glass again and able to get fouled for, has to be double-digit free throw attempts on tonight for Kennedy Simpson.
So Kennedy Simpson now actually 6 of 7 now from the line.
Okay, yeah.
She's 0 for 3 from the field, but 2 of 4 from three-point range here tonight. She gives them the lead now, 34-22 with 3:24 left to play here in the fourth quarter with a second free throw attempt coming. She's a southpaw. Here's her second shot. It is good.
And that's the type of player she is. She operates outside the perimeter, hits her wide open looks, and she likes to go into the lane, able to get that call and able to convert at the line.
Bailey back in the game for North Shore. Over to Johnson on the right side. Back to Bailey in between the two circles. Dribble with the left hand. She gets it kicked out there by Martin. Bailey back across the backcourt, gets across the timeline. She's coming across. She's on the right angle, trying to figure out where to go. She's being guarded well by Martin.
Yeah, that's a really good defense.
Martin. perimeter. Back to Burrow. Burrow in between the two circles. Trying to pass the ball off. Trying to figure out where to go. Back to Bailey. Bad pass. Martin gets it, but Bailey's able to recover it. Bailey's still in the backcourt. Comes across timeline. Over to Walker, and no go.
And you feel in that last possession, you feel for the Lady Bulldogs, number 14, Addison Martin. She had a couple chances to get a leak out, tried to get some transition points. Unable to convert, and that left her a 4-on-5 disadvantage for her Lady Bulldogs squad, and that will lead to free throws now for the Mustangs.
So it's Ada Torres at the line for the first time tonight. Shooting 2, misses her first of 2. Summer Creek leading 35-22, 2:45 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Torres, no points here in the game. Opportunity to put one more point on the scoreboard here, down 35-22. Here's her second free throw, off the back of the rim, no good. So Simpson's got the ball. 2:41 left to play. She's going to bounce with the right hand across the timeline. In between the two circles, telling people where to go. She's now going over to the left side, dribbling with her left hand. She's got Young. Young on the right angle, far away, 27 feet out. Down into Martin at the free throw line. To Simpson for 3 from the left angle. Off, no good. And back to Simpson. Oh, nice shot by Simpson. Nice play. Simpson tried again. Blocked. Here we go. We got numbers. We're coming down the court. This is Bass off the glass. No good. Summer Creek coming back down the court quickly. Back over to Young. Young across the timeline. We're at the right corner. This is Alexander for 3. No good. North Shore's got the ball on the right side. Here comes Johnson. 1:52 left to play. 35-22. Summer Creek leading over North Shore. Johnson at the three-point marker on the right angle. She's driving. She shoots from 15. In.
That's what she's been wanting to get to the whole night. That is her shot. Just that 1-2 dribble pull-up. Get into inside the perimeter. Able to get that on a couple of friendly bounces. Now you got to get a stop right here as the clock goes under 1:30.
Summer Creek leading 35-24 over North Shore. This is Martin in between the two circles. Down into Newsom at the free throw line. Here's a three-pointer by Young off the back. No good. Simpson with the rebound.
And that's got to be frustrating right there. They get a unadvised and ill-advised shot right there for a 3. Already up 11, but then you don't got bodies on bodies. Try to box out. You give an offensive rebound.
Simpson on the left angle. She's at the three-point mark. She backs up for a 3. No good off the front rim. She gets her own recovery, the rebound, but it's out of bounds. North Shore ball with 59.5 seconds remaining. Down with Summer Creek leading 35-24. Got substitutions coming in. Braylon Walker coming into the game for Ada Torres. Here comes Coleman. This is Walker on the right side. Dribbling, just dribbling around. She's far away. She's almost at the midcourt. Coming down the right side. And we got a timeout by North Shore with 46 seconds remaining here in the fourth quarter. Summer Creek leading 35-24 over North Shore. This is a 20-second timeout, Paul.
Real cheese, real hot, real taste is what we've got. Real fresh, real fast. All those other pizzas are a thing of the past. Mr. Gaddy's Pizza in Houston on Uvalde Road offers a wide selection on their daily fast feast, all-you-can-eat pizza, pasta, salad, and dessert buffet. Don't forget about the entertainment center for the kids. Games, and games. Open for lunch or dinner. Gotta get Gaddy's. Mr. Gaddy's Pizza, the best pizza in town. Honest.
All right, coming out of the timeout, Summer Creek Bulldogs leading 35-24 over the North Shore Mustangs. Summer Creek in this quarter, they have scored 7 points, where North Shore has only scored 6. North Shore Mustangs have been shooting 24% from the field, and the Summer Bulldogs only shooting 19%, but they've been scoring all their points from the free throw line, 15 of 19, where North Shore only 5 of 13. North Shore is going to be inbounding the ball. Tia Bass, 46 seconds remaining in the game, down by 11, 35-24. Here's the pass, going deep down low to Johnson. Johnson's in the paint. She shoots up off the glass, no good. Burrow with the rebound, and Burrow makes it in. 35-26. And we have a foul Summer Creek's going to take the ball out of bounds. 33.8 seconds remaining. Summer Creek leading 35-26. Wholesale substitutions coming in here for North Shore.
Yeah, and offensively throughout the whole night, it's not been really pretty, but one thing you got to really commend on this North Shore offense, coming out of timeouts, they've had some well-executed and drawn-up plays, able to convert on the second attempt right there for a second chance points, but they got to start fouling right here and able to get to this bonus and extend this game.
29 seconds remaining. Yeah, they got to foul quickly. Ava Jackson finally gets her hand in and gets a foul.
Yeah, and that's why the North Shore coach was putting in these substitutions, making sure that they have their players not foul out that they want to in order to bundle up these fouls.
And they're saying the foul was on Summer Creek.
Wow, interesting.
So North Shore's got the ball. Here we go. Johnson on the left angle for three off the glass. Good.
Got to commit a quick foul right here.
35-29, Summer Creek leading. There's a foul by Ava Jackson. 17.2 seconds, down by 6.
And that's a big shot right there. It gets it to a 2-possession game with 17 seconds left. Possession arrow is on your side, so if you can force a turnover right here on a jump ball.
Martin trying to inbound the ball. There's pressure all over the place. Bad pass, and they're going to call a foul again on Ava Jackson.
Yeah, and that is a foul on Ava Jackson. She was holding Taisha Young, trying to leak out for that ball. But if she did not hold on, that would have been a live ball. And it would have been really interesting to see which player would have gone into it first.
So Summer Creek going to inbound the ball again, not in the bonus yet. Martin going to inbound the ball to Simpson. Simpson on the right angle. Bouncing. They got to foul quickly. North Shore does. They're not fouling. Throw all the way over to the left side. Back to Martin on left angle. Finally get the foul with 7.4 seconds. So they took a lot of time to take the foul.
And they left crucial seconds come off of that clock. It started at 16 and now we're going all the way down to 7. If you think about it mathematically, if she does miss these 2 shots, you still need to hit a big time 3 and able to force a turnover on that end and hit another 3. But you're banking on the fact that she missed these free throws right here, but there you go. She misses the front end. We'll get one more.
Martin is 1 for 3 from the line.
Yeah, and Martin has had a very quiet game up to her standards. She's been one of the best perimeter shooters for the Summer Creek team.
And makes a second. Breaks a 7-0 run there for North Shore. 6 seconds remaining, down by 7. They got to shoot quickly. Here's the pass down and low, and it's going to be broken up, and Simpson's going to get the ball, and that's going to be the ball game. With the Summer Creek Bulldogs winning 36-29 over the North Shore Mustangs. Paul and I will be back right after this for the post-game show here on the Legacy Sports Network.
We've got the power to make things right. Mr. Electric will show you the light.
Looking for electrical help you can count on? Switch to Mr. Electric. We have some of the best trained electricians in the business, and they're ready to help you with any project, big or small. Best of all, with Mr. Electric, our work is 100% guaranteed. That's why so many people trust Mr. Electric.
We've got the power to make things better. Mr. Electric.
Are you ready to restart your path to wellness? At the Hotze Health and Wellness Center, the most common goals that we hear from our new guests are losing weight, increasing energy, improving sleep, and increasing mental focus and clarity. Most importantly, people want off the prescription medications and to get back to a healthy and balanced life naturally. Are these your health goals too? Let us help you take charge of your health and wellness, just as we're helping thousands of others every day. Get off the meds and on to wellness naturally. Let our doctors, nurses, nutritionists, and wellness coaches carefully craft the healthy life you've imagined. Feel better, look better, live better. Visit HWC.com to learn more. Or call us at 281-698-8698. Mention this ad and receive 2 of Dr. Hotze's best-selling books free with your consultation. 281-698-8698. That's 281-698-8698 or Hotze, HWC.com.
So the final here from the North Shore Gymnasium with the Summer Creek Bulldogs winning 36-29 here this evening. Both these teams normally average about 50-plus points a game, but this was a dogfight of a game here tonight, Paul.
Yeah, it was a slugfest from the start. We knew that both teams were going to kind of come off a little bit slow, kind of starting this 2026 year with a little bit of a grudge match in the North Shore Gymnasium here tonight. But I love the fight for North Shore. They got off to that 5-0 lead, but then weren't able to capitalize on the missed shots and the missed opportunities they were able to get in transition. And then when you play a team like Summer Creek, they're eventually going to start to warm up, and by the end of the first half, they were able to capitalize on that. We talked about that 11-0 run that spurred them out to that big lead that they were able to get in the first half. But North Shore throughout the whole night were just trying to climb back, and they had many good looks. Kobe Johnson was able to get a lot of good looks, but unable to hit him down for her as she usually is able to. But when you play a team like Summer Creek, they're going to take advantage of your misses, and they were able to capitalize whenever they get to the line and points off turnovers in transition.
So your leaders here tonight for Summer Creek, Kennedy Simpson scored 13 points, and Tycee Young scored 11. For the North Shore Mustangs, Kobe Johnson with 10 and Kyra Barrow with 7. Paul, who would you give your game balls to here tonight for both of these teams?
Yeah, I loved what I saw from Tycee Young tonight. She's a baller. She hit some tough shots outside the perimeter and kind of set the tone in the first half when her Summer Creek Lady Bulldogs squad was out to that slow start, able to get a couple of buckets and get momentum and rhythm back on that side, able to spur that 11-0 run. Obviously, Kennedy Simpson is one of the star players in the Houston area where she'll be highlighted. She had a couple of outside shots and a couple of points at the line, and I just love her presence on the court. She's a veteran. She has all that experience from that playoff run, and she's really steadfast and level-headed on the court, so I'd have to give it to both of them. And both bigs down below, Aaron Newsom and Kaylin Alexander, very crucial when it came to the defensive end. North Shore did not want to test that going into the paint as the ball game continued to progress, and unable to get easy shots at the rim because of the length and the wingspan that they had, and able to contest those shots. And for North Shore, obviously, Kobe Johnson, she had a couple of tough shots that didn't go in, but I was really impressed with Kyra Barrow. She had a good paint presence, able to really command the ball, was able to make some good plays, either for scoring for her input or dishing off to her teammates. So I love what I saw from Kyra Barrow, and we'll be looking forward to see more games coming from her as we continue this slate.
Well, we'll be back here in just a moment with the closing thoughts and talk about our upcoming game here next week on the Legacy Sports Network. We'll be back right after this.
To be a mentor, you don't have to have some special talent. That's why we're having some real-life mentors sing for us. Hit it, guys.
Row, row, row your boat, gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream.
Thanks, that was awful. So remember, to mentor a child, you don't have to be perfect.
Row, row, row your...
Please stop. You just have to call Save the Children toll-free at 1-877-BA-MENTOR.
A message brought to you by Save the Children and the Ad Council.
Paul, your final thoughts here for tonight's game here, where the winner was Summer Creek Bulldogs 36 and the North Shore Mustangs 29. Thoughts here tonight for you, Paul? What you thought?
Yeah, I love the fight tonight from the Lady Mustang squad right here tonight. They knew they were going against an uphill climb against the reigning defending state champions in the Lady Bulldogs, but I loved what they were able to see out of a lot of production. We need to get a little bit more offensively on the offensive end from Kobe Johnson, Kyra Burrows, but then again, that's a good team on the other side. We'll be looking forward to the next matchup we have here.
Well, join us again next week for this coming Tuesday night when the North Shore girls will be facing the Humble Wildcats here in another District 23 matchup here at North Shore Gymnasium. For Paul Sanchez, I'm Jeff Kemps. Again, the final score, the Summer Creek Bulldogs 36, the North Shore Mustangs 29. You have been listening to Girls Basketball on the Legacy Sports Network.
been listening to Houston Area High School Basketball on the Legacy Sports Network. Copyright 2026.